of Crystal Sews and Stuff here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Welcome back to the channel to all of my subscribers, and welcome to all of my new viewers today. Today I wanted to share with you my most recent make, and that is the Rhapsody dress by Love Notions Patterns. So this is a great pattern. It's the Rhapsody blouse and dress pattern, and I made this dress in collaboration with Keira of Sewcialist as well as with Josie of ItisJosie, both here on Instagram. And we all recently became ambassadors for Love Notions Patterns, and we decided to do a fun collaboration with one of the Love Notions patterns. And we all decided to do the Rhapsody dress. So this is a really great pattern. It has a lot of options. It comes in sizes extra small all the way up to 5X, and that includes bust sizes of 31 inches high bust all the way up to 55 inches high bust. And that's how you choose your pattern size. You choose from your high bust and not your full bust. And it does come in two bust bodice options. It has a standard bust size for your A, B, C cups, and then for larger cups from, like, I guess D to probably F or so, they have a full bust cup bodice. So there's great options for different bust sizes, and you don't have to do a full bust, so you can skip the full bust adjustment with this pattern. So I decided to make the dress version with this beautiful it's called confetti print, and I picked up this fabric from Craftsy, which turned into Blueprint, which is now going out of business, about 2 years ago. And I love it. It's a beautiful crepe fabric. It's a polyester crepe, and it was pretty easy to work with. And so I've had it for years, and I just didn't know what to do with it. And when I saw this pattern, I said, well, this would be great because it has the bow tie feel gives me a 70s kind of vibe, and so does this floral print. So I thought it would pair well together, and I love how it turned out. And so this pattern, and since I had 3 yards of it, I decided to do the dress version instead of the blouse version. So this pattern has 9 different sleeve options. You can do sleeveless, short sleeves, cap sleeves, flutter sleeves. You can do a big bishop sleeve. You can do flounce sleeve, flare sleeve, trumpet sleeve, that's what it's called, trumpet sleeve. You can do 3/4 sleeve with a cuff, which is what I decided to do, is a 3/4 sleeve with a cuff, or you can do a flounce on the 3/4 sleeve as well. And so this is a or a ruffle on the bottom. So it's so many different options for this pattern, and it's a pretty easy to sew pattern. And some of the features that it has the nice necktie option, and you can use the necktie or not, that's up to you. And I decided to go ahead and do the necktie version. And let's see what else. It has a cute little yoke in the back, so, and it has a pleat in the back, so an inverted pleat in the back, and I really like this detail. And the yoke comes over a bit to the shoulder, so it's a little bit above the center shoulder line. It comes up a little bit, and it has gathers right here on the front of the yoke piece, where the yoke meets the front, and I really love that detail. So this is a really versatile pattern. And so I sewed a size medium, which is for a high bust of 35. My high bust is 34, so that was perfect for me. The small is 33, so it was between those two sizes. So I decided to go with the medium because the finished hip for the size medium is 46 inches, and my full hip is 41. So that's plenty of ease. So I don't think you have to worry too much about the hip ease in this pattern, because the finished hips for the largest size is a 65.5. So you should probably have plenty of room in this dress for your hips. So like I said, you should choose your pattern size according to your high bust measurement. The changes that I made was I raised the waistline about 2 inches, no, but about 1.5 inches, and I raised the hemline about 3 inches because I'm 5'1". And so it was a little bit long once I sewed everything together. So I had to trim down the hem a little bit. I had taken like 2 inches off initially, and then it was still a little bit too long. I wanted it to be just above knee level. So that's what I decided to do. And I just finished it with a serge and then a straight stitch. Really simple hem. I was trying to do a hand sewn hem, but I just could not get it. It was doing too much puckering, and you can still see some of the black thread because this is such a multicolored print. It just didn't look right when I was doing the hand sewn hem, so because I could still see little pinpricks and it was bothering me. So I took it out and I decided to just do a turned under hem, serged hem instead. And that's one of the options explained in the pattern. Another good thing about this pattern is that they have little video clips that you can link to within the pattern to help you with different steps. For example, the yoke, the back yoke is finished with the, what do you call it, the burrito method, and where you put one yoke in, then you have the main body of the garment, and then you have the back part of the yoke, and then you sew that together and you turn it all inside out, and that's how you finish the 2 yoke pieces. And there's a video included within the pattern that you can just link to within the pattern to give you more details on it, as well as they showed you how to do the gathers right here by the yoke in another video clip within the pattern. So that's easy to access. So while you're going along and you're sewing, you're like, I can't remember how to do the burrito method, which I always have to look it up every time. So I just clicked on the link and I just saw Tammy doing a quick video of how to do the burrito method for the yoke, and it really helped me out because I can never remember which side goes to which side and which way you put the yoke together. So this was a really good description and a great video to show you how to do that. And the neckline is finished off with bias binding, and I made my own bias binding. I did the continuous bias binding method, and I will leave a link to a video of that. There are plenty of videos on how to do continuous bias tape here on YouTube, and I'll leave a link to the one that I used below. And I also used my little 12 millimeter bias tape maker to make bias tape. And you don't need a bias tape maker to make bias tape. You just have to cut your fabric on the bias. Excuse me. And then you can fold it in with your iron, inward in order to make bias tape. So you don't absolutely need a bias tape maker, but this really makes a huge difference. It makes it a lot more efficient if you get a bias tape maker. And I believe I picked this one up on Amazon for just a couple bucks. So not too expensive, and it's a good thing to have in your sewing arsenal because when you make your own bias tape, it makes your garments look a lot more professional. So I intend to use this more often, but you can use pre-made bias tape if you don't want to make your own bias tape as well. So anyway, that is my review of the Rhapsody dress from Love Notions Patterns, and here are some quick pics and some twirls of me outside on the deck, as well as just outside wearing this beautiful dress. For watching, and if you want to check out the pattern, I'll leave a link to the pattern below, and that is an affiliate link. I make a small commission if you decided to purchase the pattern through that link, and if you do so, I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a great day.